Have faith. Let it begin. Hello, everyone. My name is Angel, and I would like to start off by thanking GABBIE Santana for our intro to our song and our theme song, Tested by GABBIE Santana. Thank you so much for providing us that song, and the fact that you are at 14 years of age and you're writing, producing, and performing that song. Again, it is something so special. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to start off by saying thank you to everyone out there that is continuing to reach out and share their stories. I would like to thank those of you that have had the courage to reach out. We just had so many new letters that came in, and I want you to know that we're thinking about you and we're praying for you, and you know exactly who you are. I don't want to put your names out there, but those that are battling challenges and realizing that God is calling upon you, He's listening, and He believes in you, and He is on your side. With that being said, today's title is called The Call. I've touched base on this before. I believe that God calls upon us in many different ways. He uses angels. He uses other people as a resource, as a guide, as a soldier to come into your life and give you the right signs and to steer you in the right path. Too often we don't hear that call. A lot of times we find ourselves driving to and from work and we're frustrated, we're angry, we're not engaging in conversation because we're not praying, or we're not thinking about the good, we're concentrating on the bad. We're dealing with the negativity and not the positivity. Yes, I know it's very hard and difficult to believe in all the good all the time. I know that it is. I know it's difficult for us to sit back and say, oh my gosh, I'm battling this, I'm battling that, but there's good here, there's good here. It's not for everyone. I understand that. I have always had difficulty with working with colleagues and having friends that didn't like my positive reaction to everything. I always try to find the good in anything I do. And that's hard for some people. For some of you, you may be battling so many different types of storms that it's hard to realize that there is good, that with everything that happens, that it will flip, it will get better. But believe me, I've said this many times, you're not alone. God is with you. God is calling upon you. God is showing you the way. Maybe it's because you're listening to things that you shouldn't be listening to. Again, I don't want to get into that situation where I'm telling you what you should and should not listen to. So let me be detailed and clear what I mean by that. Maybe if you're waking up in the morning and you're feeling like you have no answers, or you feel that God isn't calling upon you, maybe you need to turn off the radio. Maybe you don't need to listen to me for that particular day. Maybe you should just drive to work with a radio silence. I've done it. And most people would say, why would you say that to your listeners? Why would you say don't listen to you? Well, you know what? Sometimes you have to have that alone time. You have to have that silent time so that God can break through and talk to you. He may show you a sign on the street. He may do something to you at that very moment and put a word in your mouth that you just blurt out, or He may put something in your mind, a picture, and you'll automatically, instantaneously realize He is calling upon you. I received a letter not too long ago about an individual who is battling many different types of challenges. She feels that God is showing her paths. She feels that God is showing her the right way, but it's taking her multiple situations, multiple outcomes for her to realize that. She's had 1, 2 relationships, yet seeking an individual that she feels should be in her path. And then all of a sudden, bang, something else occurs. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't allow people to steal your joy. Do not allow people to steer you in the wrong direction. This individual who wrote to me says to me that she still finds herself doing certain things that she knows, in her opinion, is not the right thing. She got involved in some marijuana. She got involved with, some people that are not doing the right things. But she feels that God has put things in her path by having a dog bark at her and tell her, not in words but in action, hey, wake up, I hear you, move on from this. You know who you are. You wrote to me, you've asked me, and I'm sharing your story. Not because it's something that's going to give me ratings, but because we all have heard God. We've heard Him in ways that we can't explain. But when it finally happens and it occurs, it's an eye-opening experience. God is calling upon you. God believes in you. God knows that you are now a willing participant to follow in His footsteps. So some of you right now are probably riding in your cars and you're saying, listen, I've had a bad year. Or someone is saying to me, listen, every time I find someone, every time I feel like this could be the person, all of a sudden it goes south. The other foot drops. Some of you are sitting there saying, why do I have to go to work each and every day and deal with this just garbage? Why am I always put in these negative situations? Some of you are dealing with managers that are jealous of you or putting you in a position to make you feel uncomfortable so much that you don't even want to go to work. Some of you are trying to find new ways to go to a different church because maybe the church that you're a part of is not the church you feel at home. God is always in control. He believes in you. He puts you on the right path so that you can climb that ladder of success. No one said it's going to be easy. No one said it would be, not difficulty. Excuse me, let me rephrase that because that didn't make any sense. No one said it would be easy. No one said it would be doable. But everyone and anyone that has done the things that we have done as believers, even non-believers, know that in life, nothing is handed to us. In life, everything can be a challenge. But I will leave you with this. Once you believe, know this. Once you believe that God is everything, once you believe that He believes in you and know that He is calling upon you, the light bulb does go off. The doorbells sound like trumpets. Your smile returns. Your faith gets stronger by the day. Your negativity starts to disappear. Your positivity begins to grow. Do not allow yourself to get sucked in by the hate, by the drama, by the gossip. Allow yourself to fly in the air like the eagles that you all are. Allow yourself to soar above the mountains. See the skies ahead. See the sun shine upon you so that when you close your eyes, you can feel God smiling down on you. I believe in each and every one of you. I'm inspired by your letters and your kind words. And I'm telling you that these are not just words that I say just because I want to sound or look or appear to be good. I say it because I believe in it. I say it because I trust in God that know that He is providing me the right words at the right time so that I can provide that special message to each and every one of you. God is calling. God is ringing your phone. God is ringing your doorbells. It's time to answer. It's time to have faith and let it begin. Answer the call.
Don't you see that you're